The slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes from afar, while the Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because Aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills becomes the key to gaining the upper hand in combat. Push, pull, and weave are some of the spells at your disposal that give you a tactical advantage during a fight. Timing is everything. Pull distant enemies close to start melee combos, push them back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then press the advantage with follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing health boosts and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities, and you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize. The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing area of effect attacks, or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding. The combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around?
You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy, their secrets waiting to be discovered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these echoes before she can mend them.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one. While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them. Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences also reflects the uniqueness of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific thematic. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity. As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight. Whether it's Two-Toed Tom or hugging Molly, each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
We got a long journey ahead.
The story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey and growth.
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the...
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Oh, no! Hazel! Mama! Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but disastrous events will push her into a darkly magical world where she'll learn who she really is and how to tap into weaving. An ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our world, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
As Hazel discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish, the storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. Would you kindly do your weaver thing and help me down?
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal and powers are designed around textile crafting and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on her journey.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities, using them to traverse the world, conjure objects, and confront adversaries.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as Haints, the manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
These Haints trap Hazel in combat until she unravels them, destroying them in the process.
Each Haint has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt.
From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands to the Appalachian peaks. In our magical south, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world, and our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and haint blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The weight of the past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody Compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
This ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shit, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
We wouldn't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Is that Hazel? The trailer got swept downstream with Mama in it, and it ain't just about Mama. I'm seeing these things.
Hey, Hazel.
Who's there?
Up here. You find your mama yet?
A talking fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself.
What are you talking about?
You can't see strands, can't you? And a trained weaver ought to be able to rescue her mama easy. I can teach you the rest.
This better work.
Can I help you, sir?
You know anything about that creepy old house up on the hill?
Yeah, that was once the home of Hug and Molly.
Wait, is Hug and Molly real?
All the stories are real, darling.
Here, you come!
Weavers fix things deep down. They mend parts of your soul so ripped you'd forgotten they were ever one piece.
I came all this way to hear this story. The real story, Itchy.
It was complicated. This is grown folks' business. This ain't for you.
I ain't no damn child.
And you're welcome to try bottling up the pain. But the roots of this trouble go deep.
Oh, dear. You've been keeping secrets.
She'll keep fighting till we find her.
I hope so. It's just hard to believe this is all really happening.
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
Shh. Oh, that's two-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
If we're gonna go on, we gotta get rid of him.
I'm all ears.
There's a church up a ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
You want to make him come running?
Tom can't abide the sound of bells. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kind. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
Trifling ass mudcat.
Hey, I heard that.
Gotta move quickly now. Wait, that floating island is the gator? Oh, hell no. All right, time to find that church. There it is. Now to get over there.
Shaking bones. Been a while. So, you remember that favor you owe me? I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky, teeth like knives. No? Well, hey, how about you guys? No? Nobody? Not helpful. Sneaky.
South of Midnight is an upcoming third-person action-adventure game developed by Compulsion Games and published by Xbox Game Studios. Set in a fictionalized American Deep South, the game introduces players to Hazel, a young woman whose hometown of Prospero has been devastated by a hurricane. In her quest to find her missing mother, Hazel discovers she is a weaver, endowed with ancient magical abilities that enable her to mend broken bonds and spirits. As she hones her weaving powers, Hazel confronts enigmatic creatures known as haints, inspired by Southern folklore, and unravels her family's concealed past. The narrative delves into themes of cultural heritage, personal growth, and the supernatural, all set against the backdrop of a richly detailed Southern Gothic environment. The development team embarked on extensive research trips across the southern United States, drawing inspiration from indigenous, African, Creole, and Cajun traditions to ensure cultural authenticity. Collaborations with experts like storyteller Donna Washington and director Ahmed Best, renowned for his work in the Star Wars prequels, were instrumental in emphasizing authentic African-American portrayals. The game's art direction emulates stop-motion animation for its cutscenes, creating a distinctive visual style that enhances the eerie and fantastical atmosphere. The original soundtrack, composed by Olivier Derivière, blends traditional Southern music with supernatural elements, further immersing players in the game's world. Gameplay mechanics center around Hazel's weaving abilities, utilized for combat, traversal, and puzzle solving. players can pre-order the game, with a premium edition offering up to 5 days of early access starting April 3, 2025, along with additional digital content. Subscribers to Game Pass Ultimate will have access to the game on launch day, with the option to purchase an upgrade for early access and other benefits. South of Midnight aspires to provide a compelling blend of narrative depth, cultural authenticity, and engaging gameplay, inviting players to explore a modern folktale steeped in the mythos of the Deep South. The game's setting, the fictional town of Prospero, is meticulously crafted to reflect the haunting beauty of the Gothic South. Players will traverse diverse locales, from lush, decayed bayous to eerie, abandoned plantations, each teeming with secrets and lore. The environmental storytelling is enriched by a crafted visual style that emphasizes overabundant nature, magical realism, and creatures that honor Southern Gothic folklore. This artistic direction not only enhances the immersive experience, but also pays homage to the complex and rich history of the South. In her journey, Hazel encounters a variety of mythical creatures rooted in Southern legends. The Haints, for instance, are malevolent spirits that embody the traumas and unresolved issues of the past. Hazel's weaving magic allows her to confront these entities, uncover their stories, and restore balance. This mechanic adds depth to the combat system, transforming encounters into opportunities for narrative exploration and emotional resonance. The game's development process underscores a commitment to cultural sensitivity and authenticity. Recognizing the importance of genuine representation, the predominantly Montreal-based team sought external expertise to inform the game's portrayal of the American South. Collaborations with cultural consultants and storytellers ensured that the game's narrative and characters resonate with the lived experiences and histories they aim to depict. This dedication to authenticity is evident in the game's nuanced storytelling and character development. Musically, South of Midnight offers an evocative score that draws heavily from genres originating in the American South. The soundtrack incorporates a wide variety of instruments and vocal styles, infusing the game with a dark folktale essence that complements its thematic focus. This auditory experience not only enhances immersion, but also serves as a narrative device, reflecting Hazel's emotional journey and the game's overarching themes. The gameplay structure is designed to offer a balanced blend of linear storytelling and exploratory freedom. Described as wide linear, the game guides players through a cohesive narrative while encouraging exploration of its richly detailed environments. This approach allows players to engage deeply with the world, uncovering hidden stories and secrets that enrich the main storyline. The game will be released on April 8, 2025, on PC and Xbox Series X and S. Now you can enjoy the screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy!